Hello everyone, this is Narvin here, and we're going to be playing some survival today. Actually, we're going to be watching some co-op survival of that game from last night. So me and my buddy decided to play some new maps we haven't played before. We played Hardhat for the first time last night. We did pretty good. So our very first playthrough of this map, we managed to get to, I think it was 5th and 6th in the world. I guess I won't ruin the complete round. Oh, well, I think it's going to be in the title of the video. So, yeah, we made it to round 37. It's pretty good for our first try. I don't know. It seemed to work out pretty well. All we did was just kind of hang out in this little tunnel. And you just shoot both ways. So, I'm covering one side. One side is a lot lighter on the traffic flow than the other side. So, if there's two of you playing, and one of you guys is a little better than the other guy, have the guy that's a little better watch this side, because it seems like we get a good 2 to 3 times more guys coming from the other side. And you just gotta sit here and wait for them to come around the corner. You can go out there and try to shoot them, but they're kind of a little bit of a bitch, and I don't know. You get shot up pretty quick, so we were playing around at first and just using strikers, which is the shotgun that has like a massive clip on it. We were just using that up to about 30. We were using that with a light machine gun on the side, but about 95% of the kills were done with the striker, which is pretty fun actually. I really enjoy using that little striker shotgun. I think it's pretty nice. It just starts to get kind of weak. It takes like 5 or 6 shots just to put one guy down in these later rounds, so it's kind of pointless. But pretty much this is all you need to do, and really the only reason we lost this game was because we thought we had a whole nother round before the Juggernauts came. And they kind of came at us in 37, and we were kind of just completely thrown off. Like, whoa, wait a minute, what? And it fucked us over completely. We weren't ready for it at all. We didn't have the supplies. We just weren't ready. So, basically, yeah, it's kind of, this might be a little boring. It is what it is. It gets a little bit more action-y here soon. We have to start running around and doing stuff. But basically, all you need to do in Hardhat, in our opinion, is just hang out in this little pipe. Now, if you put sentry guns out, what actually happens is, I think I got too close to the dog on this. We're used to Resistance and Village, and those are easy maps. And the maps that are on easy, the C4 doesn't do near as much damage to you, but I think this was a hard map, maybe? I don't really remember. The world record on this one is 45 right now, but the next lowest one of that is 38, and then it's us at 37. So we did pretty good for our first attempt. A little tip is, if the dogs come running in and you have the time, grab your sentry gun and just move it back a little bit. I failed to try to sentry gun a little bit. Whoopsie, sorry. But just grab your sentry gun and just move it back so they can't destroy it, because they'll destroy your sentry gun, and you kind of need them just because, if nothing else, it just diverts the fire away from you, so you don't have to worry about getting shot by all these guys coming in. That's pretty much our favorite use of the sentry guns, is just using them as a decoy. And you can see these guys are like mini jugs at this point. They take some shots to put down. Like, I just unload into people to put them down at this point. I mean, I can only kill like 2, maybe 3 people with a clip out of an LMG, and I think it's a 100-bullet clip. Pretty sure. I'm not sure which one. The LMGs that I prefer are the last 2 LMGs on the list, which of course you need to be higher up on the level and the rankings to actually get. But I would recommend those just because they're much faster reloading. I don't know if there's any strength difference. I'm sure there probably is, but they just reload so much faster that it is just hands down better. So I would highly recommend that. So we just kind of hang out in this thing. Right now I think he's about to... I think we're... See, if somebody needs to go to the bathroom, go get something to eat, go do something, this is the only chance you're ever going to have it, is one of these helicopters. So basically, he's just going to take care of one of the helicopters, and he's going to leave it, and then there's going to be a quick cut, and then he left for a good, like, minute and a half, but I cut it all out, because you obviously didn't want to watch that. But it's just a little tip that you can use the helicopters. If you're inside of something, they can't shoot you. There's nothing they can do. And multiplayer, you can kind of just chill out here. So if you see some people with really long rounds, they might be doing something similar to this, just for the fact that sometimes you need little breaks. I mean, this is after playing a couple other games, and we were playing for a while, so this was the last game of the night. We were just like, let's just do one more, and we didn't think we were going to do that good. We were like, oh, we'll get to like round 20 or something just to see how the map is. Turns out we did pretty damn good. Surprisingly good. You might have noticed a little cut back there because of what I described with the helicopter. So basically, I think we have one more round where it gets a little hectic. Shit starts happening. And then we have the jug round. For the jug round, our solution was pretty much we just start in here. We turn both the sentries facing the way that he's facing. I would kill anybody that comes out this back door just as quick as possible to get them out of the way. And then you just want to just start running the map. I don't believe there was any helicopters during jug rounds in this one, so we didn't really have too much of a problem. As you can see, I just lost my sentry, which can be a problem, which is actually probably why we end up dying so many times on this specific little round right here. You just want to make sure your sentries are good to go. I don't know if there's a way. I wish there was a way to repair sentry guns. I feel like there really should be, because it's not really fair that you can't replace it, and then I guess I could probably knife it and destroy it myself, and I don't know what's up with that guy. He's like glitched out for a second. But basically, it goes down, and there's nothing you can really do about it. So basically, I gotta get my buddy real quick. Turn back around, make sure nobody's... Luckily, see, they for some reason, they have the chance to, like, come in and rush from behind, but they'll run all the way around and go into his entry. You can probably see it on the map there for a second. It was just, I don't know why they do that, but they do. They like to turn around and run all the way around. And he keeps dying, and he's literally like, I don't know why I keep dying. And you can really see, I mean, he's getting shot, I guess, but I'm not getting touched. So it's kind of weird that he was dying so fast and so easily. And we basically, at that point, just back up and just be like, alright, regroup. Let them come at us, and we'll just take care of them as they run in. And pretty much that's all you got to worry about. But like I said, for the jug round, all you want to do is you have one person turn both the sentries towards the main front, which is what we're shooting at right now, because that's where most likely all your jugs are going to come through. One might sneak around the back, but it's alright if it does. You just kind of... I got to stop saying, oh, I think I just said it like 15 times. But basically, you want to clear out the back, and then you want to start running out, and I don't know if you'll actually see the specific route that we run, and maybe I want to keep that a little bit of a secret so we can take number one. But basically, you just want to... See, right here, he doesn't even have a sentry gun. We're going to wait, and he's like, oh, I think he had an airstrike or a... No, I think he has a riot shield squad, which, if he would have called his riot shield squad, then we probably would have survived. Which is another highly recommended tip. Use riot shield squads. Those guys are the shit. And as you can see, it kind of just hits the fan pretty quick here. We were not ready at all. I managed to get him, I think. And we try to get out there. We almost regroup and save it, but too many dogs and too many people and just shit everywhere. The dogs are the bane of my existence. I hate those goddamn things. They always kill me. I die right here. Luckily, I get a flash out, which almost actually saves it, but nope. Can't quite save it. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and see you later.